has some features that buyers may find positive or negative. Hey, Tori here with ToriToth.com, the place to be to create a home buyers, or anyone for that matter, will find irresistible. Take a look around the space you're sitting in right now. Is there a repair or imperfection you see? That might be considered a potential negative feature for your buyer that could cost you a sale. So how can you add value and deflect lowball offers? Well, home sellers should walk through each room of their home and critique the space as a buyer would. Make a list of tasks or projects to complete. Here are some potential negatives you may want to think about. Uninviting curb appeal, like no landscaping or old windows and doors, worn out or bold paint colors, small or awkward layouts, outdated kitchens and baths, even stained carpets could have buyers asking for a carpet allowance. Now, sometimes there's nothing a homeowner can do about a specific feature. It's just out of their control. Like the location of a home cannot be changed. If a home's backyard is under a flight path or next to a highway, chances are most of the homes in that area, regardless of its price tag, is going to have to deal with this location issue. Have an unavoidable feature like this, then the best thing to do is to acknowledge it and refocus buyers on the positive aspects of the neighborhood. You can try adding a fence or a vegetation barrier and window treatments to help deflect an unpleasant view, a water feature to help reduce loud noises, and another staging secret here is make sure to play soft music during the open houses. It's important to focus on a home's positive features, which can differ across neighborhoods and homes. Many buyers look for large yards with entertaining spaces, an open layout, lots of storage, a finished basement, home office, and master suite, among other amenities. Make sure to highlight them to prospective buyers by keeping the area light, bright, clean, and clutter-free so the buyer's eyes can easily see the value of the home. Every room needs a focal point, which is defined by what the purpose of the room will be. First, determine the function of the room. Is it a living room? A bedroom? What is this room used for? Based on the function of the room, what is the focal point? In a bedroom, it's a bed, while in an office, it's usually the desk. When choosing a focal point for each room, you want it to have an impact and get the buyer's attention. You can do this by using color, texture, or hanging vertical pieces on the wall to help emphasize the room's height. Once you've determined the focal point, you want that to take center stage of anything else in the room. So if you have a fireplace in a room, make sure the furniture faces forward toward the fireplace. Another tip to remember here, whatever your focal point is, if possible, it should be placed on the focal wall, which is opposite the door you walk in, or on the longest wall in that room. Be sure to use these 3 tips to help sell your home and keep control of what the buyer is focused on as they walk through the home. Thanks for watching and happy selling.